Test, 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 test. Again, this is your man Nicholas Shepard from the Shepard Family Enterprise Business Administration Information System Consultants, and I'm gonna be going over some things with you all concerning, like I said, I'm gonna be winging it basically. I'm gonna share with you a little awareness in my state of awareness, intellectual awareness session here. Um, what I like to do, I'm gonna go over some things that I think that you should know about. I don't know whether or not you understand some of the things, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a better look at what things are and how things should be as time goes on. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and just sit back, relax, and you know take part in a lot of the things that we're gonna be doing today, so that you have a great understanding of what's going on. Okay. Um, there's a lot of discussion about um, people and how we are performing on our day-to-day activities in life and everything like that. But I just want you to understand is that there's a lot of us out here that are going through a lot of different things, and you're going to find out as we move forward and as we go on, you're going to learn that you really don't have to um, put yourself in situations where you're vulnerable. Okay. I experienced such a situation, and pretty much I didn't like it, but hey, that's how things are, and like I say, life goes on, right? So, my whole thing is that I just want you all to, figure out what you want to do in your life, and once you start figuring out what you want to do in your life, then you kind of like, like I say, you take it from there, right? So, um, where should we start? Okay. Um, the first thing I think that I explain to a lot of people is their awareness in words. Okay. And what I'm going to do basically, I'm going to do a screen share, and I'm going to go onto the internet, and I'm going to show you some things that I viewed, right? And I think you should I'm gonna take this down because this is basically my project. I'm gonna go on the internet and I'm gonna show you some different things. Okay. All right. The first thing I'm gonna go over with you when I go over, every time I go through the session, is my business website. Okay. And then my business website, which is Shepard Family Enterprise, Business Administration Information System Consultants. I'd like for you to go to this website and show me some love as far as going out, interacting with it, reading up on information. If you know anyone are who may be seeking some type of consultation and how to start a business, need assistance on work on projects, anything like that, give us a call. All right, and the number is on my website, and I'll tell it to you now. It's 614-680-0536. Okay. Now, in my introduction on my page, like I say, I have it so that you can either listen to it, or there's a spot here that would actually that will, you can actually, you know, it would talk to you, right? It'll read all the stuff to you as you hear right now, or you can go out and you can actually look at it, right? Now, okay, so then I have my business functions here, where it's that you can actually go out and you can basically see exactly what our company has to offer. Um, your company and how we can get your company up and running, get you in the direction of start developing a business income. All right. Okay, and these are the things that we offer. Um, so you can read through this, and then we have training how to, writing reports for your company and making sure that you get the information from your first, second, and third line supervisors and managers, so that you can make the proper decisions in your company. And then we also do some selective counseling or consultation in consulting for employment strategies and practices. And these are some of the videos that I have right now is how to start a business, build a business mindset, and then how to interview new and future employees and other things that you mentioned. Then we have training. It depends on how complex it is. Okay, it's like that. This is my project management database system, and I'll actually offer this system to project managers who are working out there independently or is working with a company and they would like to track what they're doing and track the projects and progress, anything like that. Okay, I can tailor it to your needs so that you can work with it and you can generate reports and costs and everything like that. Then we have customized um, training for implementing new computer applications. We can either train you on new ways to approach your applications, or we can help you develop new strategies within your system, okay, or create a new system for you, okay. And then we have training in different things, like I said, Microsoft Suites, Oracle, Unix, Java, Internet Explorer, Y10, and then all the different other features here that you see here. Okay. Then we have motivation speaking for young adults, and for middle-aged adults and family members, everything like that. These are just strategies that I can actually set up a screen share, okay, a session, and then we can sit down and talk and discuss what you're doing in your life, anything like that. It could be a one-on-one. We sit down and talk, and you can run some things by me. It's very confidential. None of the things will be recorded, anything like that. It's between you and I, or you and your spouse, you and your girlfriend, and we can develop some type of strategies to make your relationship better. Okay. All right, and also I have my business blog, okay, and in my business blog, I have all types of forms that I have here, and in my forms, you can go through it yourself and look at exactly what interests you. Of course, you have to sign up, and then once you sign up, you can go through it and you can read the information, or you can just basically add topics and things of that nature. I would also like for you, if you can, um, I would like for you to donate, right? Donate to our effort, and you can go here where it says donations. You donate, you can donate, $5, $10, $20, anything like that to our effort. I would really appreciate that. The money that we accumulate, we would actually use that money to continue to do these training videos, and we can get information out to our young adults and family members who need it, and get them counseling and training, so that they can get out there and compete with the business community. Okay, and then we do business ideas and tips. This right here is an open forum type thing, where that if you know ideas, if you know some strategies to help our community network to in investing, I would really appreciate if you come out to this site here and let people know what you're doing. Okay, and give us some tips. And like I said, you can sub training sessions through this to your personal site, anything like that. I have no qualms about it. As long as you're fair, you're not doing anything that's harmful to my business community and cause a bit of light on my site as well. Then we got women in business. I encourage women who are entrepreneurs to come out to the site and to create some type of idea of what you're doing, how you're doing it, and everything like that, and draw. So our business community can look at it and see, and then increase your business, um, increase your business community. Okay, and you can network with other business women, business leaders, and find out what they're doing. You can bounce ideas off of them and see what their strategies are and everything like that. Okay, so this is all on one site. Web page, right? Blog site. Then we get business news and financial news. And I usually put that information out there. If you know anything, you can add that information as well. Don't want any gossip. We want straight up news, financial news, something news that people can actually use. And if you put information out there that's not applicable to the the subject matter, I would delete it. And if you do it too many times, I will basically block you. Okay. Then we get world news and events, same thing. We want a lot of information to be accurate as possible when you add information to these different areas right here. And like I say, I will research the information and make sure it's true. Okay, if it's just hearsay or anything like that, well, I give my comments. Okay, but I don't want a site where is that a lot of people just going in there and just arguing with each other. We don't need that at this site. Okay, then we have employment requests and job employment requests or contract job request instructions, and then we have a lot of different things. We have science technology. If you know anything about any of these sections right here, you can add your ideals. You can lead it back to your own personal site to teach people, give people, or novice individual or people that have a concern more education. It's up to you. Okay, I have no qualms about you creating a link to your site to draw people to your page to learn about what you have to offer, anything like that. Um, so I just want you to be, have an open mind about it and be fair about it, and help me produce my clients and my uh, business community as well. Okay. Okay, so again, go through this blog, this right here, this page, this website right here, and just come out here and talk and find out what you can offer us, and we'll see what we can do for you. Okay. All right. So, what I'm going to do today is I am going to talk about some things that I had uncovered. All right. And I want you to give me your opinion about what you think about these different things. Okay. Now, my whole concept of the different things is that I really encourage my followers to learn words. Okay. It's very important that you understand words. Um, what I'm going to do is, if I can, let me see, if I can come out here, let me see something right quick. Uh, Excel, Excel, and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing here, and then you can come to your own conclusions how you're going to go about doing it yourself. Um, It's very easy to set up. I can actually forward this out to you so that you don't have to go about and look for different words, anything like that. I have this spreadsheet already set up, and you can learn words and learn the meanings and how to use them in your everyday life. It will increase your ability to defend and protect your your um, your image, who you are, and what you stand for in your community. Um, and by this, you'll be a more powerful speaker, and you better understand what people are saying. Okay. So I'm gonna get back to this, right? So the thing that I want to describe to you, okay, and like I said, I'm not a lawyer, but what I'm would like to describe to you, and I'm going to show you something, and I want you to give me your honest opinion about it because this is something I ran into, and I really think that it's very important that you understand these things. Okay, it can save you a lot of heartache, and it will prevent you from getting into situations where you have to defend yourself on such a level where it's that you embarrassing not only yourself but those who are around you. Okay. All right. So first thing first, there's this site out here, and I can send it to it called Black's Law Dictionary. Okay. These this the this um Black's Law Dictionary. It's a dictionary for attorneys, right? Or people in such positions where they can confuse the uneducated listener into trapping themselves to make themselves look incompetent. That is the simplest thing way I can put it. Okay, they use these words. Okay, and they are true words. Okay, and you need to read this. You go through this and you read this and you look at these words. Now, the thing is about this the law, the Black's Law Dictionary. It has a lot of words, and it tell you how to pronounce the words. Okay. Not only does it tell you how to pronounce the words, because it's very important that you understand to how to pronounce it. Um, you need to do this, especially there are certain situations where if you are in a case where you're talking to lawyers or you trying to uh, uh, um, you know you're not going to be the law enforcement officers, you're going to lose. They're not going to. Law enforcement officers' job isn't to listen to your debates. Okay, law enforcement officers' job is to take note of a situation, assess it, and then remove whatever problem there is at that particular moment in time. Okay, law enforcement officers' primary job is to eliminate any type of disturbance that would cause a mass panic. Okay, you understand? So and if you're stopped by as long as you if a law enforcement officer suspects you of anything, the only thing you can do is, and I know everyone has their rights as a citizen and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you know your rights, by all means defend your rights. If you don't know your rights and you do not know the law, and you get a quote to them, all right, municipal laws and state laws and federal laws that protect you as a citizen, if you don't know the articles and the subparagraphs and the wording in such a way that these officers are listening to you, keep your mouth shut. Okay, because all they're gonna do is look at you and they'll be like, okay, they said you a problem, we were just moving the problem. Okay, they don't care who started it, they don't care if you're black, white, Mexican, they don't care anything. All they're gonna do is remove you from the situation. Okay, now does some people have privy to more opportunities than others? Of course they do. I'm talking like that's just the way our society is, and you're not going to stop that. So let's move on with this right here. Okay, so in this dictionary, okay, what you see here, and you can go through this yourself. What I'll do, I'll put this into my when I download this video in my YouTube video. I will put the link to this, and if or I'll send you, you can go out to my website. My blog site is out there. You go to my blog site and you can I put it as a PDF, and you can download it yourself. Or you can go out to the site and download it yourself. Okay, either or. Okay. Um, so here they have. See, it says a lawyer should assist in maintaining the integrity and competence of the legal profession. ethical consideration, and it goes through the different things. So you need to read these things, right? It says integrity of the profession can be maintained only if conduct of lawyers in violation of the disciplinary rules is brought to the attention of the proper officials. Okay, a lawyer should reveal voluntarily to those officials all unprivileged knowledge of conduct of lawyers which he believes clearly to be in violation of the disciplinary rules. The lawyer should, upon request, serve on and assist committees and boards having responsibility for the administration of the disciplinary rules. Okay. It says a lawyer should maintain high standards of professional conduct and should encourage fellow lawyers to do likewise. He should be temper, uh, temperate, and dignified, and he should refrain from all. I don't know what it says from all whatever from all court. I don't know why I cut this off. Court and administrative justice. Okay, into their hands are committed the property, liberty, sometimes the lives of their clients. Okay, now all this stuff you need to read. Okay, now once you understand this, you can approach in any situation a court, right? And you can, knowing this information, you can quote these things. Okay, if you feel that your rights have been violated or you being scrutinized for your behavior, you can quote these things, right? You understand? Now, the judge may say this and that, but these are the things, all right, that you have to stand upon, all right, when you are trying to, protect your rights, right, in your reputation as a citizen of this country, all right? Okay. And we're gonna go down, 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 down. Okay, and it talks about a lawyer. And I can say, you can read all this information if you want. But the main thing I would like to do, I would like to go down to some of the wordings. Okay. Now, there are some words. Okay. It's there are words here. Okay, that you may not know that lawyers use. Right, and you have to look at based on your character. All right, your ability to perform in the community in which you work. You have to learn what these words are that protect your integrity, okay, and protect your position in your community, okay. These words are very, 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 very important, okay, and lawyers know what these words are, right? The judges know what these words are. Okay, you need to learn them. They are in Latin. Learn to say them because you're going to find out. I was in a situation as well, whereas that a judge, he basically what a judge did, they went out there and they tried to. A judge went out there and he tried to, with make me look like I was an idiot, right? So not a just a lawyer. So what it was that there was a couple of words that I already knew that I stated, but he said something in Latin and I didn't know what it was. I should have challenged the word, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't know anything, which got my case thrown out because of the fact that I just didn't know. Okay, and they always say absence of the law is not an excuse, right? So basically, they're saying is that if you're an idiot, you're an idiot. Okay, don't blame it on nobody but yourself. That's basically what they're saying. Okay, and this is nobody's fault but your own. Okay, if you don't know, hey, shame on you. Okay, you should have been a lawyer. That's basically what they do. Okay, and which is which is pretty much bullshit. But you know what I'm saying, you have to understand that this is what they do. This is how they work. There's no way around it, anything like that. You have to, um, you really have to set yourself in a position where you are, you know, they when they talk with you, they know you know what you're talking about. You don't have to be a lawyer, okay, to communicate with these individuals. All you got to do is make sure they're aware that you have the knowledge necessary, okay, to communicate with them. All All right. Because if you don't have the knowledge to communicate with these individuals, you know what I'm saying, all that's going to happen is that they're going to look at you like you're an idiot, right? They're like, okay, this person, he really don't know what they're talking about, and he's trying to say this, trying to say that, but he's not a lawyer. Okay, the judge is going to know you're not a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? And the only thing that's going to happen is that, they're going to look at you and say, okay, well, the person's not a lawyer. He's trying to act like he's a lawyer. He's not a lawyer. Okay, so what we're going to do about that, you know what I'm saying? Well, what we're going to do, we're just going to make him look like more of an idiot, you know what I'm saying? But if you learn words and you know how to put the words together, in such a way that your integrity and your knowledge of what's going on is unquestionable. They will have to step back and look at you differently. Now, if you ever look into the court cases, when you see a lawyer, he's standing there and he's defending a case or prosecuting a case, and he knows the law, he studied law, he's going by law, you know, uh, um, past judgments, and a lot of different things. So he's going about he's trying to think about how he can either get his client off or how he can convict the person that's been charged. All right, either or. All right. So that's the situation. All right. So my whole thing is that you have to learn words. All right, you have to learn words. It's very important. Um, like I say here, I have a spreadsheet here, right? And I'm gonna try to make it bigger. Okay, in this spreadsheet here, I have, and I can, make you a copy of it as well. I have the spreadsheet here. Where is that? I have words, right? Alacrity. It says promptness in response, cheerful readiness, alluring. These words that amalgamate. These words that you can use and you can practice. Colloquialism. And it's just you learn how to use them in your everyday conversation, man. And that's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. I didn't even put this to the screen share. Sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, alacrity, lowering, amalgamate, all these things that you see here, colloquialism, these words are very, very important, you know what I'm saying, for you to have in your everyday conversations. Learn them, understand them. Understand. Like this word here that I just learned that people actually utilize this whole construct, right? You know what I'm saying? And it says what needs to be highlighted is the power, you know, that the state wells through conflations of people, right? Okay, let me go. I gotta bring it down some. In place and policies and programs. Okay, so it says the action or resulting conflating, and you can look at that as a blend, fusion, putting things together, and then you got contemptuous, um, where you know um, it's just words you just need to learn, just to understand, to be able to communicate with people, and using these words will help you in a long run. Okay, don't fool yourself to think that these things aren't out there for you, because they are, right? Okay. Um so let's okay, we went from this. um And another thing that I was looking at is okay, I'm a computer programmer and I do programming and everything like that. I do database developing. And I started looking at a lot of different things based on logic, right? And the reason being is because I learned that by you looking at things in such a way that people are they basically see you, right? as the person that they want to be, right? So if a person see you as a person they want to be, then what wind up happening is that they tend to try to get you in a position where you know um they're trying to get you in a position where they, they may they're trying trying to get you in a position where they're trying to make you feel like you are what's the word I'm looking for um uh trying to make it look like they don't need you. You understand? So, which is bull, right? But hey, you once you start working with individuals and understand exactly what's going on, you'll see that hey, yeah, I'm just as knowledgeable of the situation as you are, and you're not going to sit here and try to make me look like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when actually, you don't know what you're talking about, right? So, um, that is what's going on. Okay, so the next thing that I would like to bring to your attention is the fact that I've learned, okay, there are people out there who really think that they have the ups on you, okay, and the reason why they think that because they have been taught things that are not true, right? Um, I was looking at this. Okay, there's a video out here, right? And let me go out here and I'm gonna go to it right quick. There's a video out here that I would like all of you to go out and look at, right? And I have it out here on my site. Uh, my playlist. Let me see my playlist, and I have a lot of. Okay, it's here, right? Um, it's called. Okay, it's called. I'm gonna put this on pause. Okay, it's called uh, um, Boule. It signify psi. I guess how you pronounce it. There's four different ones out here. I really recommend that you look at this. It's uh, it's very uh, um, informative. I don't know if you want to take it as truth or not, but you know, it's been eye opening to me. Okay. Um, Again, these things are what you need to look at, okay, in order for you to gain understanding who you are. Because there's people going to challenge you every day, no matter what you do in your life, anything like that. If they feel like, hey, um, you know, we need to figure out how we're going to deal with this individual, or we're going to see, if this individual here are, if this individual here is the type of person that we want to, you know, talk to, in the future. Okay. So the thing is that you have to put yourself in a position where um, you at least what I'm saying, you are at least making things happen, right? Because if you're not making things happen, um, you know, people they're gonna take advantage of you. That's the bottom line, okay? So that's my outlook on things right now. Okay, learn words. Number one, learn words and learn the terminology. Okay, in the Black's Law Dictionary, figure out what your character is. Once you know what your character is, and you have to be truthful with yourself. See, and I always express this in my videos. You have to be truthful with yourself, who you are, your understanding. If you don't know something, admit to yourself you don't know it, and you need to get out there and don't assume anything. All right, like myself, I'm learning words because I found out that I do a lot of talking, I do a lot of communicating, and there are a lot of people out there that try to mislead me with information that's not true. You know, and if it wasn't for me researching a lot of historical information, you know, um, they can trap me. Okay, now give me an example of this whole scenario. Is let me see something. Uh, Hold on for a minute. I'm trying to figure out something here. Give an example. Where is this thing at? Okay. I thought I had some in here that I can use, but I had this activate. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Got me and my brothers and stuff in here. I'm trying to make sure that this information is showing, right? This is me and my brothers. We are actually the keepers of the Shepard Family Enterprise Business Administration Information System Consultants. So, um, this is a hierarchy here. All right, it's a strong, formulated structure. All right, that we're trying to bring other family members into and associates and friends, and it's based by this strategy and this rule. Okay, it's not complicated. You know what I'm saying? But I have rules and regulations that I actually impose. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna go out to this web. I'm gonna show you some things. Right now, the first thing that I ever done. All right. When I was trying to research information, the first thing I did, I went to Google and I typed in uh, uh, I said wars of Europe. Okay. And I looked at these things, right? And they have them here, and they all different types. I just got a list of wars and conflicts. They got it on YouTube, everything like that. But I started here, right? So I looked at this right here, and they have conflicts, right? And they got the 11th century. They got all this stuff here, and you can actually look at these things, and you can say, okay, all these wars happen in Europe, right? You know what I'm saying? Assyrian War, not in Africa. Okay, these wars happen in Europe. Okay, so a list of conflicts in Europe. That's what it says here, right? And you go here, and this is militaryfounding.com, right? You know what I'm saying? It's very important again that you go out there and look at this stuff, learn European history because they think they know our history. Um, all these wars, right, that was taking place led them to leave Europe. A lot of them, okay, because they was displaced. A lot of them try to say, well, my ancestors, this and that. I'm saying like Europe have always been in wars. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Roman cross of Britain. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Now this is a little this is a little far out, right? But what we're gonna do, we're gonna go out to close out and look at no commercials. We're gonna go out to okay, we got the Gothic War, the Roman Civil War. You see, all these places were in Europe, right? So we're gonna go out to the point where we think that they started coming to the United States. Okay, so right here you have the ninth century, okay, what it was, excuse me, 11th century wars, okay, German Polish War, right, Byzantine, Georgian wars, you know what I'm saying, Pisan, Ganoinese expedition. Now, mind you, okay, all these individuals, okay, this is before they start using the word white, okay. Now, these persons, there was no such thing of white and black. It was basically where you were from, okay. So, um, and I learned this, right? Okay, so all these wars happen now. You as you look down, like I said, the Great Saxon Revolt and the battle. All these people that's in this country right now come from these regions. These the Europeans are the ones that cause because it's white. They come from these regions. You need to learn these things, right? You know what I'm saying? Learn who these people are, right? So, um, you can actually go here, right? Grab it. I'm gonna say 12th century. I'm gonna grab this right here. Okay. I'm gonna go to YouTube, right? I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna scroll here, and I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna search it, right? And see what they're talking about, right? So, um, and it okay. So they go out here, and I'm gonna try to. Okay, so that's just one thing, right? So, and like I say, and you can go down, right? Then you got this right here, Norway. This war here. Now let's look at this war here. Okay, and all you got to do is go out there and look at this stuff, man. So when they start talking crap, man, you can, if you know enough about their history, you can pretty much, you know, lock them down, because like I said, they think they know your history. Learn their history, right? And like I said, they have the stuff here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they don't know. It's not out here. There's a lot of stuff going on, you know, and people just don't want to acknowledge the fact that these things took place. And they try to pretend that it didn't happen. Like these things are still going on right now, right? You know what I'm saying, in this country, but they don't want us to know that these situations are happening. So Sweden deploys troops to the island of Gotland near Russia. Okay. This right here was 3 weeks ago, man. You see what I'm saying? So, and they're not talking about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So, that's just a little taste of what's going on, right? So my whole thing is that you have to look at things in such a way where is that you're not being misled to think that these things aren't happening, okay? Which we know that is happening in Europe, man. Don't let them fool you, okay? They keep they want you to keep looking at Africa and the Middle East, but there's shit's going on in Europe, man, right now. Again, I can go out here and I can show you again exactly over here, and I can show you. And it says we're gonna say This shit is going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And conflicts in Europe, current. I'm gonna say current. Let's see, current conflicts in Europe. Okay. So, okay, NATO sends ships to Eastern Europe, Ukraine conflicts. See, and this is 2 weeks ago, man. I'm talking like, look at this shit, man. And they're not even talking about this shit, man. You don't hear that shit on the news, man. And see, this year here, and see, they got us looking at motherfucking, and see, the thing about it is that, what I'm saying? They got us looking at fucking Middle East, man, and these motherfuckers about to start World War fucking three, man. Right up in our fucking noses, man. The Europeans, man, they about to start this fucking World War three shit, and they got us looking into, to the fucking east, man. These motherfuckers tripping in the west, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to fucking keep your eyes open. You see this shit, man? You know, this shit is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? And we constantly looking at we constantly looking at shit, man, way out of scope, man. There's stuff going on all around the world. Okay, um, and we just not paying attention, man. Like conflicts, allies of Russia and the conflict, and they really, and check this shit out. This is 2 weeks ago, man. You see this shit, man? Well, I'm not gonna go off into all this stuff, man. I'm just trying to explain to you that you need to keep your eyes open to what's going on. Okay. Okay. Now, are there problems in Africa? Yes, there are. Is there a problem in the Middle East? Yes, but they diverting your attention. All right. Now, the Bush is going. Africa is fucking like fucking Crips and Bloods, right? Over in Europe, man, motherfuckers, man, about to hit the fucking ground, man. They about to do some real shit over there, man, and they're gonna catch us totally off guard, and we're not going to be able to, really, we're not going to be able to, you know, we're not going to be able to fucking get our shit together, man, fast enough, man. They're gonna fucking start to drag. They're gonna start yanking ass right out of this country, man, throwing ass over there to war, man. And a lot of the African American soldiers, man, they're gonna get rid of us. They'll get rid of us first, man. They're gonna throw us on the fucking front lines. They're gonna throw all the other motherfuckers out there. All this shit's going on. They need this war, man. You know what I'm saying? What they think they need this war in order to justify, the population, right? The population is fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? And since the population is fucked up, they need to figure out, okay, how can we reduce, society because we don't want to use nuclear weapons, right? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna use some shit like raid, right? Okay, they did the COVID shit, you know what I'm saying, and okay, that didn't really work. So now they need to get out there, man, and start backdooring the fucking world, man. You know what I'm saying? And United States keep on looking over here, man, to the fucking Middle East, man. And nobody's, they got all this shit happening, but they over here in the motherfucking Western world, man, them motherfuckers about to go to war, man, and it has been like that, man. You know that, but see, they don't talk about the different things. Okay, so let me know what you think. Like I say, this your man Nicholas Shepard from the Shepard Enterprise, business administration, information system consultants. Okay, so like I say, I would like for you to, um, you know, click subscribe to my channel, click like, put a comment in there, and share my video. This way I can get more information out to a lot of you, and hopefully in the months to come, you know, we be able to. Um, in the months to come, we'll be able to give you more information about how you can be a stronger citizen in this country, and very well knowledgeable a person, so that you will be able to get out there and be able to voice your opinion and keep your eyes open. All right, you know what I'm saying? Don't be blind to the truth. Okay, what's going on? All right, all right. So again, this is Nicholas Shepard from the Shepard Enterprise, business administration, information systems consultants. Again, go to my website at www.shipfamilyenterprise.com, or go to my blog site at Tapatalk, www.tapatalk.com/groups/Shepherd family, and join in our community efforts. And I encourage you to donate, um, you know, to our cause, so that we can get more pertinent information out to you and others. Okay, and thank you very much. All right, I love you. Peace.